Miss, hadn't you better rest a little?
Renault,
I know you feel responsible for him, but you haven't rested for 3 days. If you continue like this, you'll collapse from exhaustion.
His condition is so precarious now. If I were to rest, it might change so suddenly he would die before I could help him. Were Mother alive, she wouldn't have rested either. He should awaken soon. I'll just wait a while longer.
Miss...
It will all work out. Don't concern yourself with me. Oh, good. You're awake. Having collapsed where you did, you're quite fortunate to be alive. That area is infested with monsters who wouldn't have given a second thought to eating you. At the bottom of that cliff, remember? You don't remember? I can't say that I'm surprised. You've been through so much. Any information you can remember might help, though. Think hard. Can't you even recall your name? It's nice to meet you, Slane. Come to think of it, I haven't told you who I am yet. I am Annette Burns, daughter of the Zeronia Federation president.
Annette!
Oh, Uncle!
Well, it seems our guest is finally feeling better.
Oh, yes. Here, let me introduce you. This is my Uncle Marshall. He's in charge of the Federation defenses here.
Good to meet you.
And that is my uncle's right-hand man, Renault.
Nice to meet you. So, have you learned who he is yet?
Oh, yes. His name is Slane. Unfortunately, he seems to remember little else. I believe it's due to amnesia from the fall.
It must be a side effect of whatever ordeal he suffered.
The only other thing I know is that he has a ring weapon on his finger.
So he's a ringmaster. Likely he's a soldier from somewhere nearby then.
Well then, what now?
Even though he is conscious again, I just can't abandon him while he has no memory of who he is. I'll keep him here while he recovers, in the hope that he will in time remember. But surely you didn't come just to discuss our mysterious guest.
Oh, right. I came to warn you that our patrols have reported that aggressive old troops are heading this way.
We believe they intend to attack this checkpoint.
I understand. Uncle, do what you must to prepare a defense. I'll evacuate those that cannot fight.
Please be careful, Annette.
I'm terribly sorry, but you heard what they said. I have to go now and help the others. Please, stay here.
You were supposed to be resting. What are you doing out here? We'll soon be under attack by Aggressival troops. You'd best get back inside. Aggressival Kingdom lies to the west of our Zeronia Federation. The food shortage plaguing nearby kingdoms has come to Aggressival. We have long expected that they would attack Zeronia for our plentiful food supply. The situation there has become critical. Without food, their citizens will die. How have we come to live in such hateful times? They're here!
Morrow, you take the west! Yes, sir! Grappa, take care of the east!
Yes, sir!
Renault, protect the stranger!
Yes, sir! Stay close, Slane. This is going to get ugly. If things get too hectic, don't hesitate to chip in with your ring weapon. Ring weapons react to their owners. It can change to a weapon if you will it. No more time for talk. Fight! Why have you fallen to your knees? If you don't get up and fight, you'll be killed! Come on, get up! Ah! No!
A slow death is consuming this place. The sun is weak, much of the soil is becoming barren, and people struggle while on the brink of death from starvation. This is the western part of the Kirschland continent. Until recently, its 4 nations have been relatively unaffected by the strange influences acting upon this world. However, that ended when Emperor August Wellington was brutally assassinated, leaving only his infant son Karl as heir apparent. This weakness led to a fierce battle for power by the second Imperial Prince, James Wellington. The struggle split this kingdom in 2. While the western lands were being led by Her Royal Highness Theodora, Prince James ruled the lands to the east. James' eastern kingdom suffered a setback, however, when 2 of his most trusted and experienced generals joined Theodora's faction. Rolandia is a nation with commerce as its cornerstone. However, long rainy periods caused by the irregularities of the sun rotted its produce, resulting in serious famine. The east-west tunnel carved through the mountains is the main trade route with neighboring kingdoms, but it has now been sealed. Zeronia is an agricultural nation with a parliamentary government composed of representatives from each of its regions. The current leader of the Federation is Alfred Burns. His worries are many, for Zeronia is bordered by Aggressival and Schelfengriff, 2 kingdoms besieged by famine and desperate for the bounty that Zeronia guards to feed its own people. Nearly half of Aggressival has been consumed by the plague that renders the land barren. Most of its inhabitants are thus condemned to a slow, painful death by starvation. Raids on Zeronia's food supplies have become the rule rather than the exception, although the conflicts have yet to explode into full-scale war.
Prime Minister, what brings you here at such a desperate time?
I have been sent by His Majesty the King on a matter of great urgency.
Zeronia Federation, right?
Yes, the King has grown impatient with your efforts. He doubts your sincerity in defeating them. Surely we can overrun a nation of farmers and simpletons with our military might?
I understand the discontent. Our bellies all cry out for the days of bounty past. However, if we wage a full-scale assault on Zeronia, will they not enlist all their farmers to defend their kingdom?
Yes, and such a move would certainly decrease their crop output. However, waging war after they've harvested their crops is even more foolish when our people are starving now. Our circumstance is black, Commander. Fully half our people will starve this winter. Half, Commander. The King will not stand idly by while that happens.
Don't worry, Minister. I have a plan to take control of Zeronia with a minimum of bloodshed. Once that is accomplished, it will be trivial to take Schelfengriff.
Then I shall take you at your word and inform the King.
You won't be disappointed, nor will you have long to wait for results.
I pray that's correct, for your sake.
2 months have passed since Slain Wilder was saved by a net. This tale begins in the southern part of the continent, the Zeronia Federation.
Sorry I'm late. Your shift's over. I'm here to take the post. What are you looking at? I'm fine. The wounds are healing just as they should. I'm certainly doing much better than this godforsaken land. Look. See how the desolation approaches? I remember growing vegetables on this very spot when I was little. I don't remember when it started. But when the sun's power began to weaken, this world began dying. Still, I have no right to complain. We are far better off than neighboring kingdoms. Of course, they now seek to escape certain death by encroaching on what little good fortune we've been afforded. But even you know that much. Even in the 2 months' time you've been with us, you can see what we're up against. Leave the post to me and go get some rest while you can. The days are coming when there will be rest for no one.
Hey! Yoo-hoo! It's time to change shifts.
I'm here to relieve you.
What in the world are you looking at? Was Renaud just here? No, he couldn't have been. He's... We didn't want you to know, but Renaud died. He was concerned with your survival until his dying breath. I'm sorry to even tell you this. I know how much guilt you must feel about what he did for you. We should go now. Let's return home.
Excuse me, Annette? I'd like to ask you something.
Okay, I'll be there in just a moment. Go ahead and return to town. I'll be there soon.
This is the area, Gray. We need to split up so we can search quickly.
Okay.
Something terrible must have happened for you to come to such a forsaken place as this in such a hurry.
Yes, we must find Lobelica root at once.
Lobelica root. Of course you're looking for that. This is the only place they are to be found, right?
Please, sir. I cannot talk. I must find the root to cure this child's parents. It's the only way to cure them.
Indeed it is. The poison was very specifically made. Only a great healer would even know that a cure was possible. And for that possibility, it is fortunate that I chose to watch this place, just in case.
No! It's you, isn't it?
Of course it is. You knew the answer before the words passed your precious lips. You see, I was commissioned to kill them as painfully as possible, which is incongruous with you healing them. Don't you think?
Would you kill a defenseless woman, too?
I have a distaste for uncommissioned work, but under the circumstances, I see no other choice.
If you kill me, Gray will still find the root and another healer will mix it. You can't win.
An undirected child find a Lobelica root? Never. Besides, he won't get the chance to finish his quest.
No!
So, we have a spectator. Isn't that unfortunate for him?
Maybe my luck's changing. Bet there's something of value in this nice bag.
Wait! That's my...
What? You're still alive? Hey, let go!
This is insanity. I can't lose to this kind of village trash.
The bag! But now, the medicine. Thank you so much for saving me from certain death. My family name is Burns. I am of the Federation. That vile man attacked me while I was looking for medicinal herbs. I know it's shameless to ask, but can you get my bag back? The only clue I have to offer you is this button I pulled from the clothes of the criminal. I have no more time to talk. I have to find the medicinal plants. Please, if you get my bag back, take it to the Burns house in the Federation. If you show them the bag, I'm certain that anyone there will believe that I sent you. Please, hurry.
Oh, Slane, what are you doing waiting here? You know, this is the place where I found you. Did you remember that and come here? It hardly seems possible, but it's been 2 months since that day. That's nice, but I'd rather that you remember who you really are. Enough talking, though. It's getting cold and I don't want to worry Father. We're a great team!
Miss Annette! I'm so glad you're home safe.
Thank you. And what of Father? Is he here as well?
He's still at the assembly, but we expect him back any time.
Oh, I see. Well, thank you. Why don't you relax until my father returns? You could use the rest, and I'll let you know the second he comes back. I'm so sorry I had to wake you up, but my father has returned. Everyone is waiting for you in his office on the second floor. Here, take a place at the table.
The purpose of this meeting is to inform you all of the decision made at the General Assembly. I don't believe that any of you are unfamiliar with the abnormal weather conditions we've experienced. Thus far, Zeronia Federation has been fortunate in that we've been affected less than kingdoms like Aggressival.
Yes, their desperation has led to attacks like the one that claimed Renault's life.
Correct. That sad circumstance has touched us all. And for that reason, we've approached the Empire to form a defensive alliance.
The Shelfengriff Empire? But aren't they in a state of chaos since their emperor died?
That is true. But I have faith that Prince Karl and Princess Theodora are strong enough to restore order. Princess Theodora especially is a strong leader. I believe that even James would admit that. The princess governs from the capital city of Falkenfrack, near the Aggressival border.
Yes, but with the turmoil in her kingdom, do you really believe she'll become our ally?
If the terms are attractive, yes. We intend to ask that they send troops to aid our defense. In return, we will send them supplies they desperately need.
Considering that their food shortage borders on famine, I believe they'll see the benefit of the alliance.
And that brings us to the point of this meeting. Annette, I am entrusting this epistle to you. You are to deliver it to Princess Theodora at once. Your success is crucial to the survival of us all.
I know, and I won't disappoint you, Father.
Aggressival is sure to be on the lookout for any movement at our borders. So you are to escort her to ensure her safe arrival.
Yes, sir.
I would like you to accompany Annette as well, Slane. We need to delay their discovery of our movement as long as possible, so I cannot send a large force. I will rest easier knowing you are looking after my daughter.
Thank you all for coming with me.
We will travel in the lead and confirm the way is clear. We meet at the border.
Once this business regarding the Alliance is concluded, I have another task for you.
What is it?
We have all worked hard to make a good life for ourselves and our families here. However, if this abnormal weather continues, even our prosperity will end. We have to find a suitable place to start over.
Start over? You mean you're preparing to move everyone to another land?
If our survival comes to depend on it, yes. We need to be prepared just in case.
But leaving will be so difficult. I mean, Mother is...
If it comes to that, it will be difficult for us all, Annette. However, we must do what is necessary to survive. We aren't going anywhere until there is no other choice left, but we must be prepared for that circumstance.
I know. It's just difficult to think about it.
Then don't until we must. For now, I'm counting on you both to get that letter to the Empire capital.
Right. We leave at once. Thank you for waiting. I didn't want to keep you waiting. That's what nice girls do, after all. Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go!
Ah, you made good time. Nothing of note has happened thus far, and the border crossing is just ahead. Once across, we'll be safe. We all need to keep our eyes open and watch out for each other until we set foot in the Empire. Sir! We're being pursued by aggressive all troops! They'll be here any minute! Here we go! Take Lady Annette across the bridge and get to Schwarzhaus. We'll hold them as long as we can and try to follow. Marl, Grappa, you accompany them in case there's an ambush waiting at the bridge.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We cannot fail.
We'll hold them! Get Lady Annette across the bridge!
We won't let you go. You're not going anywhere but straight to hell.
We'll cover you. Just get across that bridge.
We'll try. Just promise me you'll retreat to the bridge once we're across.
I will deliver this letter, regardless of the cost. The aggressive troops shouldn't be able to follow us here. Yes, if we failed to deliver the letter, all their sacrifices would be for nothing. Say, give me some time and I'll try to get a permit to pass the south gate. Meet me there in a while. I'll try not to be too long.